Let me give you an issue which has just cropped up, and perhaps one of the first controversies your government has faced, the national education policy. Karnataka has become the first state to implement the new national education policy. Now, your critics are saying that this is imposed by the RSS. That's what the Congress says. They say national education policy, NEP, is actually Nagpur education policy. You're going to teach history as the RSS sees the history of this country, not as the history textbooks have been written so far. And you have come across and said, no, no, RSS stands for nationalism, stands for nation. How do you see the implementation of this national education policy? Is it your decision or is it Delhi's decision or Nagpur's decision?
I'll answer your first part of question.
Sir.
As far as Congress is concerned, it is a history, party of history. It's a past.
Congress is a party of history.
Yeah, it is part of the history now. Congress is a part of history. It's a part of political history. That's why they only think of history and history which suits them. They have written a history where only it is about the Gandhi family, that is Nehru and Gandhi family, and they have written history only about congressmen. In the Indian independence struggle, we have got through the struggle of peasants, workers, as well as lot of people who have let down their lives, and they are anonymous soldiers who have done it, but they never mentioned about it. Therefore, they want to live with the false history. And as far as education is concerned, see, we are in 21st century. We don't need Macaulay's education system. In fact, Europe itself is changing. The Macaulay is 200 years old education system, and Europe themselves have changed. Now they are seeking change. And to suit the 21st century need, we need a change. In fact, RSS, nothing wrong in saying that RSS thoughts are national thoughts. What is wrong in it? Compared to Macaulay, we want a change. We want to not only rewrite the wrong things, we are looking into the future. We have got science, we have got technology, we have got artificial intelligence. We want our children, rural children, to face the competition successfully with the international world, international communities all over the world. We have to prepare the children. We can't be looking like a spectators when our children are not given the right kind of education and they have not been prepared very well to face the world. See, what we are giving the next generation, the best thing what we can give is the best education. There was a time when the person who owned the land was ruling the earth. Then came the time where the people with capital and business rule the world. That's what Britishers did. Now, in 21st century, it's an era of knowledge. A person who has got knowledge can dominate all fields in the world.
So are you saying that the existing education system of which you are a product, you're made,
Certainly.
so you are a Macaulay's child. Your father, interestingly, was an HRD minister of this country. If your father was here, would he be comfortable with what you've just said?
See, times have changed. See,
he was Janata Party, Janata Dal.
When my father was there was not this digital world. There was not this, what you call, all this electronic things. And things have changed now. It's a global village here. And as we change, see, I was a part of Macaulay, yes, but I don't want my grandson to be Macaulay education. He should be in tune with the most flexible, modern, and well-equipped, deserving repository of knowledge he should have.